This is the story of a young girl named Jenny, who is in search of love and happiness through various experiences. The story begins in Jenny's room, where she is watching an old romantic movie on the TV. While watching the movie, Jenny's desire for romance grows, and to satisfy her emotions, she takes out a device given to her by Baba Bengali. Lost in her thoughts, suddenly, her father enters the room to wish her a happy birthday. Jenny finds herself in an awkward situation as the device is still close by. Just then, her grandfather, grandmother, and the church's father also arrive. Jenny gets even more nervous as she tries to hide the situation. Meanwhile, the neighborhood kids and Jenny's pet dog also come into the room. When the dog pulls the blanket, Baba Bengali's device falls straight onto the birthday cake. Everyone is shocked, and Jenny tries to escape the awkward moment without explaining what happened. Later, Jenny and her brother go to school. On the way, her brother advises her that she's growing up and should consider getting a boyfriend. However, Jenny, instead of paying attention to such suggestions, focuses on her education, which causes everyone to view her as shy and innocent. At school, a popular boy named Jack is introduced, who is well known for his popularity but does not give any special attention to girls. On the other hand, Jenny's classmate Ricky has secretly liked her for a long time. He even brings her a birthday gift, but Jenny rejects it and leaves. Meanwhile, Jenny's brother is seen talking with his friends, discussing his desires. He notices a beautiful girl named Amanda and thinks about fulfilling his emotional needs with her. Jack's stepsister, Nia, expresses her feelings towards him, but Jack rejects her because he's already in a relationship. Later, Jack's girlfriend, Layla, decides to break up with him, saying that she is not happy being with him and does not feel the peace she desires. This deeply upsets Jack. When Jack sees Layla's new boyfriend, who looks rather ordinary, he is shocked by her choice. Jack tries to reason with Layla, but she no longer wants him, so she ignores his words. Meanwhile, Jenny is working hard in the drawing room to finish her artwork. After much effort, she finally completes a beautiful painting. On the other hand, Jack steps out with his friends after class and notices Layla getting closer to her new boyfriend. This scene causes Jack emotional pain. Jack's friend jokingly says that Layla will most likely become the school prom queen this year. However, Jack responds by saying that Layla's beauty is only the result of makeup, and if the makeup were removed, she wouldn't look so special. At this point, Jack and his friends bet that if Jack makes the most unpopular girl in school the prom queen, he will win the bet. Jack accepts the challenge, and they all begin their search for the most unpopular girl in school. That's when they spot Jenny, who is deeply engrossed in her studies. Jack's friend suggests that they should try making Jenny the prom queen. Jack, because of his bet, agrees, even though he has no desire to do so in his heart. Jenny, busy with her books in class, is suddenly approached by her classmate Ricky, who recites a poem in front of everyone to express his feelings. However, Jenny ignores him. On the other hand, Jenny's brother, Lalo, is keeping an eye on the schoolgirls with his mischievous friends. They come up with a strange idea and hide in the air conditioner pipeline to secretly watch the girls. But due to their weight, the pipeline breaks, and they fall straight into Jenny's classroom. If you are watching this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. After this incident, their actions become the talk of the school, and Lalo and his friends are punished. During lunch, Jack approaches Jenny, as per his bet, and invites her to go on a date. Jenny, surprised, asks him, "You haven't spoken to me for the past 6 years, and now suddenly you're asking me out on a date." Jack doesn't mention his bet, but Jenny, despite her doubts, agrees. Meanwhile, Jack is reminded of his past when he was part of the school's football team. He recalls a mistake he made that led to the death of a teammate. This memory causes Jack to isolate himself, and he starts reflecting on those past mistakes. Jack was kicked off the team after that incident. That night, we see Jenny thinking about Jack. Jenny's father comes to her, and when she tells him about Jack, he advises her, "My dear, you've grown up now, and it's time for you to have new experiences." He suggests that she spend time with Jack to better understand her life. On the other hand, Jack goes to his house to talk to his sister, Nia. He says to her, "You have to help me impress Jenny so she can become the school prom queen." Nia gives Jack some tips to make Jenny happy. However, Nia says that in return, Jack should fulfill one of her wishes. Jack tries to explain to Nia that she's his sister, and he cannot do that for her, but Nia, ignoring him, says, "I don't care, I want to fulfill my desires." Jack, ignoring Nia's demands, leaves. The next day at school, some boys are beating up Jenny's brother, Lalo. Jack steps in to save Lalo from the boys, but Lalo, in anger, punches Jack. Jack, also angry, starts hitting Lalo, and Jenny witnesses the whole incident. The idea of saving her brother fails miserably. Later, we see Jenny in the park, painting with some kids. Jack shows up and starts singing a song to impress everyone, but in the lyrics, he mistakenly says that Jenny has a gun. Upon hearing this, everyone runs away, and the police arrive and arrest Jenny. Jack apologizes and manages to get her released from the police, then takes her to his house for dinner. Upon reaching his house, Jack tells Jenny to stay for a while, and a little later, he returns without clothes. He tries to impress Jenny, but she is not at all impressed by his actions and leaves angrily. The next day, Jack goes with his sister Nia to Jenny's house. Jack wants to take Jenny to a party, and Nia helps prepare Jenny for the event. A little while later, Nia helps Jenny get ready in a beautiful way, and Jenny appears in front of everyone with a truly captivating presence. Jack's heart starts to race as soon as he sees Jenny, and he prepares to go to the party with Nia and Jenny. At the party, Jenny's beauty becomes the center of attention. Everyone is left amazed at Jenny's new stunning look, as she really appears striking. Jenny drinks a little too much at the party and steps outside, starting to speak in a disorganized manner. Jack tries to calm her down, but that's when Layla shows up and begins making fun of Jenny in front of everyone. Jenny can't take it anymore and leaves the party in tears. That night, Jack goes to Jenny's house to try to comfort her. They engage in conversation, and their closeness increases. They attempt to kiss each other, but due to a lack of proper timing, they decide to save it for another day. The next day, Jenny is sitting with her friend Ricky when Jack invites her to attend his football match. Since Jenny has started to like Jack, she happily agrees to his request. On the day of the match, Jack isn't playing in the field initially. However, when an important player from the team gets injured, the coach is forced to bring Jack into the game. Jack's poor passing causes the team to lose the match once again. After the match, Jack walks out of the field feeling disappointed, and Jenny consoles him. She says, "Losing one game doesn't matter. Life is full of wins and losses, so you shouldn't worry too much." As they are talking, one of Jack's friends shows up and, in anger, accuses Jack of losing the match. He whispers something in Jenny's ear. Jack feels that he has already told Jenny everything about his bet, so he decides to confess the truth to her. Jack tells Jenny everything about the bet because he has genuinely started liking her. Upon hearing the truth about the bet, Jenny's heart breaks, and she leaves in tears. Jack's friend informs him that he didn't actually tell Jenny anything, and that Jack had ruined everything by telling her the truth himself. In the following days, Jack and Jenny avoid each other and keep their distance. The night has finally arrived, the night of the school prom queen selection. Jack's friend brings Jenny to the party, and Jack is also at the same party with his stepsister, Mia. There, Jenny's brother and his two mischievous friends arrive, looking for an opportunity. Jenny's brother gathers courage and goes up to Amanda, handing her a letter. At first, Amanda reads the letter and refuses, but then she says that she is willing to support him. Amanda takes Jenny's brother along with her. On the other hand, Jenny starts dancing with Jack's friend. Seeing this, Jack starts dancing with his stepsister, Mia. They both try to provoke each other. Suddenly, Jack's stepsister kisses him, which deeply upsets Jenny, and in anger, she storms out of the party. After a while, the school principal comes up on stage to announce the prom queen and prom king. Jack is chosen as prom king. When the prom queen is announced, Layla is sure her name will be called, but it isn't. The principal crowns two girls as prom queen, who then celebrate with Jack and move closer to him. Seeing this, Jenny gets upset and leaves the party with Jack's friend. Jack decides to follow Jenny. On his way, another one of his friends tells him that Jenny has gone to the hotel. Jack rushes to the hotel and, upon arriving, hears loud noises coming from a room. When he goes inside, he is shocked to find Layla and Jack's friend in the middle of breaking a bed, while the boy Layla had made her boyfriend is filming them. In a fit of rage, Jack punches all three of them and storms out of the room. Now, Jack heads straight to Jenny's house to apologize and express his feelings. When he arrives at Jenny's house, her parents, who seem quite serious and concerned, inform him that Jenny is going to Paris and will be at the airport. Hearing this, Jack immediately rushes to the airport to stop her. Once at the airport, Jack searches for Jenny and, as soon as he spots her, throws a football near her to get her attention. Jenny stops in surprise, and Jack quickly reaches her, pouring his heart out and sharing all his feelings with her. Jack's words touch Jenny's heart, and she decides not to go to Paris. The two embrace each other, express their love, and seal their relationship with a kiss in front of everyone, marking a beautiful new beginning. Thus, the story ends on a happy note. Friends, if you like the story, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you, see you in the next video.